Okay, trying something a little different here. Have a draft that I started the other day and ended up being pretty spicy. So we're at 4-0 right now, and we'll see if we can carry this to a trophy. Um, Looking at some of the cards here, so I've got 4 red sources. We're playing these 2 red cards and kind of this one. But yeah, our pool is a bit nutty. We've got this thing. I don't know if we'll ever be able to cast this. Um, we do have these 2 red cards, which we've cast in multiple games. This commander card, which has been pretty good. 6, another spicy rare here that's once again been really good, especially combined with the Evolution Witness and the Quorum. So you get kind of this trifecta of, oh, you can just keep recurring everything if they kill it. We've got a Gravedigg to help with that too. Quite a bit of fight removal here. Fanatic of Ronus, which has been really good. A Sorin. Not anything too special actually, but still been solid. We've got to flip it once. So yeah, that's the deck. And let's see if we can get a few wins in. Already at 4-0 here. So every win we get is just gravy, basically, from a getting our gems back perspective. All right, finally found an opponent here. This is a bit of a tricky one. I think we're gonna keep the Stomp here. Play out the Sanguine Morass. The only awkward thing is we don't have double green, but hopefully not going to be a problem. I think we'll take the Hydra here. With 6 coming up, we'll be able to cast the Basking Brood scale much more easily than the Hydra, so we might be able to get to draw that one anyways. Okay. So the only concern if we play our 6 is if they have one of the bite spells or fight spells. And this is a Death Toucher, but I'm okay with that if that happens. And then next turn, if we draw a 4, okay, nice. We're gonna kill the Nightshade Dryad almost for sure here. Just because this card's way too good. It, especially with all the punches, I mean. So, okay, and the fact that they bottomed 2, and yeah, it looks like they missed a land drop, so. Definitely going to punch. Or I guess we might slam here. I guess there's no reason why we can't attack first. Okay, nice. So we actually can do multiple things now. So now we get to play the forest. And we can cast our Fanatic as well as our Stomp. Ooh, actually we can eternalize the Ronus, so maybe we don't cast that one. Right. But this one we will cast. And then we will Stomp. Okay, nice. And then next turn we can play out the Writhing Chrysalis, I think. Looks like they got their 3rd land, but might be too late. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I think we just play out the Chrysalis here. Is there a more mana efficient play? No. Yeah, I think we do this. We are losing out a bit on our retrace value, but I think that's okay. And then I think we're going to play the Oozewag now, just to be mana efficient here. And then next turn we can do some nutty stuff. So next turn we can adapt our Brood Scale, then we can Signature Slam. And we can do this mid-combat because it's an instant, so this is going to be a pretty big beating here, unless they have a really nice play this turn. So probably the best play they might have is like the Lockdown, or maybe Emerging something. Okay, that is not a problem. I think we just attack with everything here. So the Fanatic actually does make casting the Harrigast very doable. Okay, so we're going to get a huge blowout here. Assuming they don't have like something crazy. I think we actually want to tap like this, right? So we can play out the Dream Drinker. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's just too big of a beating. Nice. Okay, let's try another here. Yeah, this deck, at first I thought it might be a bit too clunky, but then we've won 5 games in a row. I mean, after the going 2-0, I was like, okay, there's some pretty cool stuff going on with this deck. And thought it'd be a shame not to get at least some video of it. Yeah, we've had a couple trophies this format, but I've also had a few stinkers, like an 03, at least one 03, maybe even 2. Sometimes the decks that I think are just really bad at least get a 3-3. Other decks where I'm like, wow, this deck's really great, goes like, you know, 1-3 or 03 or whatever. So been kind of difficult to tell. I mean, obviously now we know that the Chrysalis is such an amazing card. And yeah, this hand we're definitely going to keep it. We don't have black, but the Rumble should help us get to black mana. And if we draw a land, then we're probably going to do the Fanatic turn 2. So we can do a turn 3 Chrysalis. If we don't draw a land by turn 2, we'll do the Rumble though. I guess there's value maybe in just playing the Ronus anyways. Yeah. I think I do just want to play the Ronus out. They need a 4 damage spell. It means that our Chrysalis is more likely to survive when we play that. Malevolent Rumble. Or Glimpse the Impossible, yeah. Okay, well that's... Oh, they go into your graveyard. Oh, that's unfortunate. They're gonna get the Phoenix, huh? Not sure what they're thinking here. Does it say play or cast? Alright, well we did whiff, which is unfortunate. I think we have to rumble now. Okay, cool. We'll take the swamp. And I think we might want to Accursed Marauder here. Or we stomp, but we don't really have a good stomp target, right? Like I can stomp the raptor, but that's not too good. I guess maybe it's better to play the Sorin here. It's a lifelinker, you know. They might be planning on... Yeah, okay, they don't have enough to collect evidence, but if they play a 3-drop spell, right, then they could actually, like, turn the raptor into a flyer. That would be pretty good. Next turn, we're going to get to play the Chrysalis and actually play the Brood Scale and the Stump Stomp as well if everything works out. Because we can sacrifice the spawn. This will make 2 more spawn. Actually, we can play the Territory Cooler, right? Yeah. There's a lot of stuff we can do next turn. If we draw a land, it's even better, of course. Okay. Oh, they're gonna give their raptor +1/+0 maybe? So it can attack past the Sorin. The other thing that... Oh, what the heck? Okay, what is this telling me? What? If they have like a galvanic blast or whatever, then they're gonna be able to get me no matter what, so... Okay, so they're just trying to push damage, which makes sense. Next turn, if they don't mess with our Ronus, we're gonna stabilize very hard. Okay, so the question now is, do I want this to be a 5/6? I think the answer is yes. So I am going to miss some color value here, but I'm going to do this. Play out the Writhing Chrysalis. So now we can play the territory color, and we can shoot something, or we could play the brood scale, adapt it, and stomp. But I think there's a good chance that they I think it's better just to get the territory color online. I guess we don't need to stomp now. I guess it's fine if we just play out like a basking brood scale. And I guess we'll attack with the Sorin. If they want to sacrifice one of their O1s, and this, yeah, like they could have chumped and sacrificed, but I'm happy with that play. And then the other thing is we just get a life, like guaranteed life from that, which is pretty nice. And now, I mean, look at our board. It's insane. The Ronus is just a nutty card. Basically spent 10 mana, 11 mana that turn. Another Conduit Goblin. So now they have, if they have the Galvanic Blast or whatever it's called, the Bolt, Energy Bolt, they still can't kill our Chrysalis. They could kill our Territory Cooler. That's fine. So we'll see what they do here. Oh, are they actually going to attack? No, okay. I think we just play this guy. We are giving them a way to bring their Phoenix back, but I think that's fine. And I think we do want to stomp the Raptor here because it's stopping us from attacking. And they can't have enough mana to, or energy to kill our Chrysalis. Maybe next turn they will have enough. If they have the Galvanic Blast thing. And now we can attack with these guys. I just want to end this game before they do something crazy with the Phoenix. Okay. So, yeah, they did have the Galvanic. Okay, nice. So, I think it's pretty unlikely that we die this turn. I guess it's not impossible, but... Okay. I guess it's not impossible, but I guess we're dead, right? How much is this? Plus 3 plus 0? Wow, okay, that's wild. Okay, I think I'm dead, right? 7. I'm at 19. 7 plus 10 plus 6. Wow, exactly 20. Okay. Well, I guess I got punished there. Well, I had a gut feeling that we needed to end the game quickly. Scurry of Gremlins. I have not actually played against this card, maybe just once. So I was not thinking about this as something to play around. And the fact that they, yeah, if we left one blocker back there, then we win. So, yeah, that was a mistake. Got a little too aggressive. Did not know, did not think about that to play around, but that's okay. A little sad that our record is now marred, and we're clearly winning that game. If we don't get too aggressive, so yeah, the Scurry of Gremlins is just a disgusting card. Yeah, we definitely punted there. There's no reason for us to attack with the 2/2. I just assumed that we were. I mean, we were at effectively 19 life, so you know, important to remember that some of these decks are incredibly explosive. We're gonna play this out so next turn we can Malevolent Rumble. We also have the option of doing a signature slam to flip the Sorin immediately. Because put a counter on it, shoot something, attack them. That's 4 life gained. That flip it and immediately shoot something else. So depending if they play something worth killing, then we'll probably do that. But if they don't, then we're just gonna Malevolent Rumble plus Extort. Yeah, okay, so now we're gonna go like this. Malevolent Rumble, extort them. I think I'll take the 6 here. And then we will attack for 1. If they have the Razor, like the Razor Grass land doesn't kill us. Our Sorin, that is. We still have the option next turn of doing the signature slam play. So and we do have the option of doing the territory color next turn. But I think I would rather get extort value while we can. Raven Charm. Alright, well, that's fine. question is, do we play the territory color? I think I want to get the 6 online, I guess. And I think I'm even gonna kill the X-Gold Slith. I don't want them to kill my 6 and then get a free attack in with the Slith, and now it's a 3/2 first striker. So if they attack with a kite, we're not going to block. No point. I want to be able to draw a land off of 6 next turn if it survives. So if they attack, they clearly have something like the grass. Well, I forget what it's called. Razor grass, the MDFC. They might have a Jolted Awake here. Or Savine's Reclamation or something. Jolted Awake. Yep. That makes me think even more that they have, like, there's a reason why they're using that. Because they think they can run away with the game. Okay, so we're going to attack and we're going to signature slam is my current thinking. If they don't block, then we might... Okay. Next turn we can play the territory color. I don't want a Gravedigger as a 2/2 here. It just doesn't... It feels like they don't have enough pressure. I mean, unless they crack this, play a mountain, Scurry of Gremlins, knock us out for 20 or whatever. But we might actually need to be careful of this. I don't know why they're not cracking these fetch lands. That's kind of making me a little nervous. I'm going to lock in the Sorin play here.
I'd rather have a full stomach than full coffers.
And then I guess now we will grave dig our, I think we want the Dream Drinker Vampire. It's just like a lifelinker that can help us flip Sorin. We can eternalize the Ronus. That's why we didn't want to go for that. Another Thraben Charm. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so putting the counter on the 6 really was pretty important because they would have been able to kill it with their Thraben Charm. Plus we killed their other creature, right? Okay, so yeah, I'm wondering if they've been hiding a Scurry of Gremlins in their hand. And like hiding the fact that they had a mountain. I mean, that seems like pretty next level. But I'm guessing they were just trying to hold up mana and they couldn't afford to sacrifice. I don't know. It's really weird that they didn't search for a land sooner. unless they have like a double colorless card that they wanted to play in their hand. Another kite. That could be a problem. Ooh. Really want to draw a mountain here. No such luck. So I could just replay the Sorin. But I kind of like hitting my land drops too. I think I'm actually going to Accursed Marauder to knock out their 2/2. And then I'm going to Eternalize the Fanatic here. And assuming this survives next turn, we'll be able to play our territory color. So if they play a Scurry of Gremlins, they'll get 4 energy. I have to look the card up. It's not... Scurry... How many does it make? I think it makes 2 Gremlins. Or does it make... Yeah, 2 Gremlins, then get... So they could get +2/+0, which would be 12 total damage here. Okay, I actually am legitimately scared of the Scurry of Gremlins now, so... Especially if they're trying to push this damage. Oh, I can actually kill the... Okay, this is pretty sweet. So, can I actually kill them here? I think they're dead, right? 4, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they are. Unless they have like some kind of Okay, nice. I don't know if they have the Scurry of Gremlins or not, but obviously if you see a win, you take it. So, yeah. Felt really in control that game. I felt really in control the last game we lost. But I think that's just something that I'm going to have to get used to if you're playing against red-white. They might be able to do 22 damage to you in one turn by playing a single card. So, yeah, that was pretty wild. Pretty cool, though. I mean, if I were in their shoes, I'd be like, man, I'm losing this game unless they attack me with everything. And then you're like, oh my god, I have lethal +2 damage because they actually they killed me by 1 damage, right? So yeah. Anyways, very cool game for sure. They played it really well, and I played it pretty poorly. Okay, so I think we start with the Fraileys. It's way less likely we'll be able to play that. So we'll go Fraileys into maybe the Brood Scale. Definitely into the Brood Scale now. Next turn we can adapt the Brood Scale, of course, if it survives. I can't block, of course, because of first strike. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, that kind of changes what I want to do because I don't want to get blown out by putting a adapt on here and then they just kill my brood scale. And I'll just attack because I can't block. And I'm not going to play the Viper so I can block. Plus this doesn't, I keep forgetting, this untaps a creature. So if they tap out, I could actually, in theory, do the Gift of the Viper, but what the hell is going on there? Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to adapt this thing. I expect them to use some kind of removal spell on it. Oh man, this is really annoying, honestly, because if I use the Gift of the Viper, they just choose to use 0 energy. So they gain 5 energy. They're gonna gain 2 energy, so I guess it's fine. The other annoying thing is that because they did it in response to my adapt, I don't get the second counter. I only get 1 counter here. So that's pretty annoying. Wait, doesn't this give... Oh my god, I thought that gave, Oops. God, why did I think that gave indestructible? I think it's because it looks like snakeskin veil, you know? Oh god, now I'm mega punished. I mean, I have no one to blame but myself. I guess I'll just play this for 3. And then I'll just play this tapped. Scurry of Gremlins, oh my god. They play it until the end of your next turn. Oh no. Oh my god, this guy's deck is nutty. And of course I gave them a free win by 2 for winning myself. But, okay, that's no good. And I'm concerned that it's likely that they have a, Oh, I didn't play this right at all. I really messed that up. I should have played the territory color, then played the land, so I get a, whatchamacallit. If they play a Plains and Scurry of Gremlins here, that would be nuts. Okay, luckily they did not. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I guess I only have 1 actual mountain in this deck, I think. So the Rumble doesn't actually help that much with finding it. Okay, that is a card. So I guess next turn we'll get to cast the Hellkite unless they kill my spawn token. So that'll be 9 mana. And they have 1 card in hand, plus the card they drew this turn. Okay.
Another day, another job.
Let's see what they got. Oh god, they're overloading that? I'm assuming they overloaded it. Yeah, because it costs one less because of this guy. Oh, God. I'm dead, right?
I'm not letting anyone get in the way.
Actually, am I dead? He could do 1 damage to my territory color. Oh, God, he actually does have a way of... God, this is such a beating. I'm just dead on board. Yeah. Right? Okay. I do have to say, I'm not a huge fan of formats where it's common to go from 15 life to 0 life against a board state where they have 2/2/2s. Um, but yeah, I mean their deck was quite good. They played it well. Um, I 2-for-1 myself in the beginning, so the game should have been a lot more interesting. But yeah, God, that darn gift of the whatchamacallit, Viper. This looks too much like a snakeskin veil. I mean, it's got a snake. It's 1 green mana. It puts a counter on your guy. So it's like, okay, my brain's just like snakeskin veil. I mean, I knew it wasn't literally that card, but I just assumed it also gave indestructible. Okay, I think we're gonna keep this one. Fanatic of Ronus, just too good. If we draw a land here, yeah, I was gonna say, if we draw a land, I'm not gonna play this because this card, like, I've gotten to play it a couple times where it just draws you 6-7 cards, gains you that much life, and then it makes this guy cost 2 red mana. Now, if we don't draw a land in the next 2 turns, then we probably will play it up, but... What just happened? Okay, so they have a Chrysalis then, right? That's what that means? Okay, so... What is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Of course. Actually, 1 off of casting my Hellkite, right? So I think we want to empty our hand. The Horrific Assault obviously doesn't do anything. We might want to adapt our Oozewag and draw 6, gain 6 next turn. Guess we will do this. So this is a 8. I need to kill this fucking chrysalis, but I guess I'm gonna horrific assault the territory color here. And then it's awkward that this is the card I have in hand, but I think it makes sense to cast this now. Eat the Oozewag, gain 6, draw 6. And then we can actually... Oh, perfect. Okay. Nice. This card is such... Okay, I'm convinced that this card is required if you're playing black just because of this stupid chrysalis. Because you're not always obviously going to get like the trade like that, but okay, what are we going to hit? Okay. Yeah, that does prevent me from, in theory, from, oh, they got 2 removal spells? Okay. That's fine. We have enough stuff going on that we don't actually care that much about that. And we can eternalize it. So we can go... We can also play 6 and retrace it, but I think we need to hit our land drops, so... If I adapt this, I'll have 2, 4, okay. We just have so many options here. I guess what we do is we battle. And then we attack, and then we'll... Okay, alright, good game. Nice. Yeah, so... The Disciple of Freyalise basically winning us the game there. It's the second time I've drawn like 6 or 7 cards with it in a deck like this. Just so freaking good. And yeah, so that is a trophy here. We did bungle 2 of the games. I think were winnable. Our opponents played them well. But I also think that if I hadn't made that mistake with the Gift of the Viper, and if I had not been reckless with my attack, you know, we pretty much only lose to the Scurry of Gremlins in that scenario. So, but yeah, really, really fun deck. Got to do a lot of cool grindy games. Unfortunately, didn't really get to showcase the power of this card as much in this video, but there was at least one game where it was quite synergistic, having in the 6 as well. Like, they just kind of played off each other really well with the Malevolent Rumbles too. So yeah, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.